I'm Laura Zerra. I'm a primitive survivalist. I have been on Naked and Afraid 5 times, and I now film on Carbon TV, a show called Decivilized, where I show people a lot of the stuff I've learned about being out in the backcountry, where I spend the majority of my time. The Eberlestock pack totally changed my life because I used to bring in 2 packs. One that could have all my gear and accommodate things, and then I had a day pack that was more stripped down for leaving a base camp and heading up into the mountains. This thing I've been able to do both with because you can strip it down and basically transform it into whatever you need it to be. So I've incorporated this into my entire camp setup at this point. This is the base of it. It's the Eberlestock mainframe, and it is highly adjustable to whatever you need it to be. I sometimes strip it down to just the bare minimum for when I'm going out and for the day and looking for shed antlers, which is one of my favorite things to do. And then I'll show you some of the stuff that I like to add onto it. So these bat wings I love because you can run 2 of them. You can strip one off and just have one. These straps cinch down so you can have it nice and tight up against your back. For just the day, they're absolutely ideal for me. And I just love the ability to have any of these setups going on so that I don't have to carry around the entire pack for a day trip. I love these buckles. They have auxiliary straps you can buy to actually extend this. So when my pack is super full, I'm not limited by whatever the length of this is. It's really nice when I have things loaded out. I haven't yet reached my limit on how much I can take, and it's more of a limit of how much weight I can possibly carry. I've had this thing loaded up to 100 pounds and more, and I love it for that. I'm not limited by anything. This dry bag I add between the bat wings when I'm hauling all my gear. It's awesome because I can be in a torrential downpour and know that my gear is going to stay dry. I really enjoy it because I can strip it off and just have the bat wings or just the base pack. I leave this at camp, and I like to shove my sleeping bag inside of it during the day when I leave. That way, if a storm comes in and my tarp is getting rain blowing in under it, I know my stuff is going to be dry. Being out there having a wet sleeping bag is not an ideal situation, so being able to know that I can trust it to be dry is a game changer. Another really unexpected use of the actual pack is in my tarp setup. So I set up my tarp as kind of a, just an A-frame on the side kind of, and I put this pack underneath it to kind of hold up the back of it and create more of a space inside so that it doesn't just have that sharp angle. It is so great for that. I put it in there when I get back at the end of the day. It not only keeps my pack dry, but it's serving a function. And I'm sure there's other uses I'm going to find that I just haven't discovered yet. Thanks so much. This is Laura Zerra. I'm at the Eberlestock booth at SHOT Show 2023.